How well, YouTube land? How's it going? It's time to vlog on another webcam edition. I'm sorry. So sorry. Right, here's the thing. I was on a late shift tonight. I finished at 10 PM. On my way home, I passed a pub called the Africa House. Now, at the Africa House, normally I don't do this. I normally go straight home and get plenty of rest, especially seeing as tomorrow I'm filming. But Mikey, Zach, Daddy Lee and Uncle Neil were at the Africa House because Daddy Lee recently had a birthday and tonight he's celebrating it. And I saw them all there and I said hello, and I just fully intended just to say hello and go home and get some rest for my filming day tomorrow. Yeah, that worked. I ended up having a drink. And when I say a drink, I mean 5. And now here's another thing. Uncle Neil was paying for them and he was getting them. Which, by the way, you're the best uncle in the world. Thank you, Uncle Neil. But unfortunately, he decided to tell me it was double whammies. And what I mean by that is it was double shots. So I was actually drinking probably 10 drinks in 5. Thank you, Uncle Neil. I appreciate that. Because I haven't seen Uncle Neil in a long time. Too long, actually. I really should go visit more often. But I'm always busy, either with work or making videos, and I don't spend enough time with people. This is I don't spend enough time with any people, family and friends. I don't know why I do that. I got a lot of friends and I've got a lot of family, and I hardly see any of them. I mean, when I met Peggy, I hanged around a lot with Peggy, and then I stopped. When I was friends with Emma, I spent a lot of time with Emma, and then I stopped. And then now currently I spend a lot of time with TARDIS. But here's the thing. I also hanged around with a lot of my family, but then I stopped. And I don't know why I do that. It's like I hang around with them a lot, and then I stop. And I don't know why I do that. It's bad. I'm gonna pause this. Wait a minute. So it's very I'm getting distracted. It's SmackDown. But I stop, and I don't know why I do that. Yeah, I'm not being a very good friend or family member doing that. Perhaps that's my flaw. You know, everybody's got a flaw. And I guess that's mine. I hang around with people so much, I stop. And I hang around with someone else a lot. And that's not being a very good friend. That's not being a very good family member. But I don't know why I do it. Perhaps it's something to do with my ADHD, no, HAD, whatever, hyperactivity disorder. I get bored easily. Well, you lot know I'm bloody bonkers when I'm not exhausted. And perhaps that's what I don't know what I'm going on about anymore. I'm sorry. But I mean, I know this is bad, and I'm starting to hang around with Peggy a lot now, as well as TARDIS. I'm not neglecting people anymore. See, I have a busy life. I work a ridiculous amount of hours, and then I make my videos, and then I hang around with people, and I go out and stuff. Ever since Richard walked out on me. Oh my god, I used his name. That's bad. Whatever. He walked out on me, and I discovered this world, I've discovered this life, and I've been living it to the fullest, and I've been doing things that make me happy, and I'm doing things I want to do. I want a career as a director or an actor, and I'm doing this more now with TARDIS's help. I'm actually getting business cards now. How cool's that? I'm getting stickers and mugs and things, and this thing's really taking off. And to get paid for this would be just the icing on the cake, you know. Not so much this. I never ever expected to be famous for my daily video diaries. I'm not Shay Carl. I don't want to be famous for the daily video diaries. Well, it's not so much fame. I don't want to be paid is the word I'm looking for. I mean, everyone wants to be famous for something, you know. But my dream job, my goal, is to have a job and a career doing something I love to do. And my work on ChazFoxProduction's Cult of Info, as well as the daily video, I love being a vlogger, I love being a filmmaker, I love being a director, I love writing. Recently I love photography, I love doing photography. I have a photographer camera now. That's how much I love doing this. I love my art, as in my style of what I do, my videos, blah blah blah. I want to get paid to do this. This would be my goal, and this would be my dream. And when it comes true, my God, seriously, I'm gonna owe it all to you guys, because being an actor or director or photographer, you need people following you, otherwise you're not getting it. And the fact that you guys like the things I do, and you comment, well, most of you, is, you know, Rob from My Flippin' World, he understands. He knows where we're going with this. But you all know this all started because of my sister. Because when my sister passed away, we had little of her. We had a few photos, but essentially we got very little to remember her by, apart from our own memories, you know. And this is why I started the daily video diaries, because God forbid, I'm touching wood, if any of us ended up going, we had all these videos, the daily video diaries, to look back on and reminisce and remember. That's why I do the daily video diaries. It's not to be famous, it's not to be paid to do the daily video diaries. The daily video diaries are essentially, primarily and always for my family and everyone else who is in them. It's something for us to remember, if you know what I mean, if you understand my meaning on that. So the daily video diaries was never about fame or anything. This is for my family, which is why I'm not bothered whether or not it gets a high view or a low view or whatever, because this is for me and for my family, you know. ChazFoxProduction and the Cult of Info, my other two channels. That's what I'm trying to accomplish something with, you know. I want to get paid to do that. That's what I want my job to be. I keep looking here, but I should be looking here, because I want to make eye contact with you when I say that the diaries is never for fame. It's for me and my family. It's so we got something to remember each other by. Because a lot of you don't know that my sister passing was the lowest point in my life. I went into such a dark place because when my sister passed, everyone was mourning and suffering, which is completely understandable, but I held it together because little dude was a newborn, and I never want to be in mum's shoes. A parent should never outlive a child, and I can't imagine what my mum was going through, but she found it difficult, and I held it together to help little dude, because I want little dude to have the life none of us got to have. You know, that's my goal. As long as little dude has the most awesome life, I can die happy. And that's why I held it together. But when everyone else started getting back to normality, we'll call it, I fell apart, and I went into such a dark, dark place. There's depression, and then there's a dark depression, and I was in a dark depression. I didn't want to... Oh, I can't begin to explain to you the torment I went through and the torment I put people through. I tried to kill myself on more than one occasion, which was a selfish and really despicable thing to be doing at the time, especially seeing as Vikki's passing wasn't long over and everyone just went through that, and I put people through that again, and no amount of apologies or anything can ever make that right. But that's how dark I got. I didn't want to be here anymore. And it's not without its scars neither. I mean, I learned from everything. And my God, I will never put anyone through anything like that again, nor do I want anyone to go through that. And that's my mission. No matter how things bad get, I need to show people there's a silver lining. Bad things happen for a reason. It's like the yin and yang. Because that's when my family made me get help, and I got help. That's when I realised, you know, I got to spread my message. I got to do something that makes me want to get up in the morning. You know, I got to get out of this really dark place I'm in, and that's when first I discovered YouTube. I didn't know about YouTube at the time. When I discovered it, that's when a light bulb went off in my head. It's like, this is it. This is what I need to be doing. This is what's missing from my life. You know, I need to do something that everyone can remember each other by. But this is how I vent. You know, this is my world. Yeah. You know, I can't express myself properly, but when I'm vlogging, when I'm filming, I express myself. I live. I make everyone feel something. You know, this is my outlet. And I've become a lot happier and a lot better since doing it too. And I didn't get the support. I mean, my family if it makes you happy, go for it. That's Mum's philosophy. So I got support from her in that sense, you know. And little dude, oh my God, every time I film, he wants to join in, and it's like, I'm happy that he's finding something creative to do, and that makes him happy, you know, because that's my goal. Little dude, awesome life, then I can die happy. Jordan and Casey, you know, they're at a teenage age, they want to do their own thing, but to start with, they were all for it, and Casey is now wanting to do videos, so I feel I've accomplished something there. And you know, unfortunately though, personal life, when I was with Richard, I didn't get the support there. He gave me 10 days. He said, I'll give you 10 days and then you get bored with it and give up. Proved you wrong. Then when he realised I proved him wrong, he wanted to join the bandwagon, you know. He made his own channels and his Doctor Who thing, which is awesome. I'm glad I inspired him to go that far. But he never supported me fully, you know. So I'm just getting the charger because I just noticed the battery's running out. I've actually noticed this vlog is going on forever as well, so I apologise for that if I'm boring you to death, but hey, daily video diaries, this is what I want to talk about. So yes, but I didn't realise how trapped I was with Richard until he walked out, and ever since he walked out I've been freed and I've created, and I love it. He wasn't making me happy because he wasn't supporting me, and I wasn't making him happy obviously because he walked out, because this is what I wanted to do. Plus there's a lot of stuff I want to tell you, but I shouldn't, you know. Let's just say he's not the saint everyone thinks he is. But I met him today, actually. He came into the shop and to buy cigarettes, and we talked, and it looks like he's learnt, you know, and that's the main thing. As long as he learnt that he was being an ass, that's the main thing. I mean, everyone makes mistakes, but the key thing is you learn from them, you know. Anyway, I should go. I'm boring everyone to death probably, and you guys are awesome. for putting up with me. You know, this is what, year 3 of the diaries now. I know I had that 6-month break, but I was depressed, you know, especially ending them. And what I realised was ending them was the biggest mistake I did, ending the diaries there, which is why I'm back, you know, because this makes me happy. This is my life, and if no one can understand why this is my life, if no one can understand why I do this, then they're wrong to be in my life. They're not suited to be in my life. This is who I am, this is what I do, and if you don't understand that, you don't deserve to be in my life. I'm sorry if that sounded harsh, but I hope you understand what I mean. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I will see you guys tomorrow. Ta-ta for now, YouTube land. And I'm sorry if I've bored most of you. Bye, guys.